Hey everybody! Now that Mephisto's been revealed in the MCU, I've been watching a lot of videos about who he may or may not have made a deal with. I've got a bizarre theory that nobody else is talking about, and I'd like to share it. Let's talk about that. Alright, so Mephisto's been revealed. We got the big reveal in episode 6 of Ironheart. Sacha Baron Cohen is playing him. We're all excited about that. Very awesome. He's a great job as this character. I really hope we get to see more of him. I'd hate to see this character go wasted. He's so cool, and he's so important in the overall scheme of Marvel in general. We even got the cool face reveal. That's pretty awesome. But, Mephisto's been around for a long time. He's constantly making deals. He says in this episode that he has been making deals with people for millennium, or make his millennium, he says to Riri, because clearly he's been making these deals, right? So when Riri asks him why her, he says that, he's looking for the exceptional, the dogged, someone inquisitive and curious, someone who, due to no fault of their own, find themselves at the short end of the stick. And that's why he's here, to help the unseen and the unheard. So for me, kind of jokingly, right off the bat, I thought about Pizza Papa, Bruce Campbell's character from Multiverse of Madness. And sure, this seems kind of crazy. I mean, he's just like, was he just a throwaway character? But the more I thought about it and the more I've looked into it, there's some very interesting thing. San Diego Comic-Con, when Multiverse of Madness came out, they released this special edition poster of Pizza Papa with this red magic around him. Red magic, as we know, is usually related to people like Wanda and, sort of like that evil dark magic, right? The hex magic. Mephisto's magic is most likely red. Whatever magic that Zelma was using was red, and she's got connections to this stuff. So very interesting choice for this poster. And then upon more searching, in an interview with Collider, there's this quote where Bruce Campbell said, it may have come across as a joke at first because he's a funny guy, but he says, I can't talk about a lot of it. But if you think he's just the pizza guy, you are so gravely mistaken, okay? It's a character that's a special interloper. He's an interloper between universes. There was a reason why he delayed Doctor Strange for about 40 seconds. Did he not? He delayed him, right? He did not go further down the street. You can put it into whatever you want. I know for a fact he saved Doctor Strange's life for a reason, so he's there for a reason. It's not just because he's a pizza vendor. He's not just going to be what I call P squared. Right? And then there's a follow-up here. It says, it has nothing to do with his job. His role in the universe is way beyond being a pizza vendor. I mean, you're only going to realize this, like, when I talk to you again in 5 years. Your mind will be blown at what they do with what was formerly known as the Pizza Papa. So that's really interesting. He might have been joking, right? And probably a lot of people thought he was joking, but is it a coincidence that Mephisto is making all these deals in a pizza parlor? I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit of a coincidence to me. I don't know. The red magic, he's clearly a person who's downtrodden and, dogged and found himself at the short end of a stick through no fault of his own. I mean, he had to punch himself in the face for who knows how long, and he vowed revenge against Doctor Strange. So, I don't know. There's a good chance that he could be one of the agents of Mephisto. So there's been rumors as far back as the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies that Bruce Campbell, his character, would end up being somebody more important. Maybe he would even be Mephisto. Or there was also theories that he could be playing Mysterio. And it would be kind of funny if they ended up making him an alternate version of Mysterio, but where in the comics, there were versions of Mysterio where he had demonic powers, and maybe in the MCU, they would tie that to Mephisto and be like, that's how he got the demonic powers. It would be pretty funny and wild if we ended up seeing Mysterio at a later date, and he's got the mask on and everything, and you're expecting to see Jake Gyllenhaal when he takes it off, but instead you see Bruce Campbell. That would be so great. I would love every second of that. There's a lot of ways that this could work out that have been tossed around for quite a while. I don't know. What do you think about this theory? Am I nuts? Is this a good theory? Is it overlooked? Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day.